Hi, welcome to PostGRES software download and installation types. Today I'm going to teach you where to download the PostGRES software from and what are the different installation types. So let's start the slides. So to download PostGRES software, the official site is postgresql.org. You need to go to postgresql.org. Okay, and then you have a download button. You can see as it is marked here. You can download the software from this particular location. Okay, so you will have various options for downloading it. Okay, so let's look at what are the various options we have for downloading Postgres software, and let's see how do we install once we download it. Now, if you are installing in Linux, the Postgres community gives you the .rpm files. Okay, so you can download the .rpm file and use your yum installer to install it, or you can use rpm-ivh and install the Postgres software. Now, if you want to directly install it from the site, the RPM, you can use yum install and the location of the Postgres software. Okay. Now, by default, your Postgres is included in all the OS distribution. So, if you have a Linux OS CD, there is a default Postgres software available with the OS distribution. Okay. If you want to install using that option, you can type yum install Postgres server. Okay. And remember, you should have configured yum so that it picks up the Postgres software and installs it. Now this option is less opted for as the version you are installing might be an older version. The other option, the GUI interface option, is provided by a company called as Enterprise DB. Now remember, Enterprise DB provides both commercial software as well as free software. Okay, now the free software is called as one-click installer. Basically, it has packaged all the Postgres binaries and gives a GUI interface for you installing the software. Now, if you are installing in Windows, you have to use this option only, interactive installer from Enterprise DB. The last option is if you want to customize your Postgres, you can do it using your build from source option. That is, download the actual source code. Okay, then run your .configure make and make install for installing your software. So during your .configure, you have various options to customize your Postgres software for your requirements. So we will look at the different presentation, how to customize the software, what options we have. Okay, so if you are downloading from the source, that is you have downloaded the original source, you can install using .configure make and make install. Now the other option what I have shown here is if you want to include the contrib modules, the default Postgres contrib modules in your installation, then you have to use make world and make install world. We are not going to talk about contrib modules in this particular slide, but we will talk later when we are going to discuss what is contrib modules. So if you have any questions, you can write to me in Postgres, ramesh.postgres@gmail.com. I'll help you out. So now let's look at the official site and let's go and navigate where to download the software from. So here you can see I have gone to the site www.postgresql.com. You have the download section, okay, which you can click and download the software. Okay, then if you just scroll down, you can see various updates from PostgreSQL, like what is the latest releases. Currently, the latest release is 11.1. We are demoing it for 9.6. Okay, but the more stable version on 9.6 and 10.6. Okay, 11.1 has recently been released and it has been tested beta, but if it is a completely new installation, you can go for 11.1. Else, I would suggest you go for either 10 version or 9.6. Now let's go to the download part. Let's click on the download. You can see the various binary packages available for the download. So if you want to download the Linux, you can download Red Hat or the various other flavors of Linux. If you want to download Windows, you can download the Windows installer from here. So let me say I want to download for Windows. If you go to the Windows section, here you have only two options. One is graphical installer from two companies. One is called as Enterprise DB and other one is Big SQL, which is the open source OpenSCG company. It is provided by the OpenSCG company. Now you can go to the click on download the installer. It will redirect it to you another site called as Enterprise DB company. Okay, so here you can see this is the free version of from the Enterprise DB. Enterprise DB has its own commercial version called as Enterprise DB Advanced Server. So This one you can download and install. There is no licensing required. So which version, whether you want for Linux, Windows or anything, this is the GUI installer. Just click on download. It will ask you to register first and then you can download the software. Okay. Now if you want to download the Linux one, let's go back. So let's click on Red Hat. I want to download. So here you can see the various options. PostgreSQL RAM repository. If you want to download from the Postgres, select the which version you want to download and it will give you the exact command to use it. Say for example, I want to download 11, I want to download for Linux 7. So it will give you the exact command you can run to install it, the RPM. But provided you have to make sure you are connected to internet, else download this RPM and install it. Now, second option we said it is included in the distribution. How to install the one which is included in your distribution is yum install Postgres server. The third part is your interactive installation. There is another option, you can directly download the RPM from this particular link. So if you click on direct download, it will redirect it to the location where all the RPMs are present. So you can select which version you want to download, which flavor of Linux, and then that particular RPM is available to you. And as previous, we have seen interactive installer from Enterprise DB. If you click on this, it will take you to the Enterprise DB site where you can download the interactive installer from. Then the last option is build from source. Now this is most of the option which we use in production because we may want to customize our download or customize our installation. So this is the option which we mainly use. So if you can click on file browser, okay, let me say I want to install 10.6 version. So here you can see you have the tar file which is 19 MB. This is the other form, GZ form, which is 25 MB. Download either one of them, okay, and you can go ahead and install from the source. Okay, thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, you can reach me at ramesh.postgres@gmail.com.